What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14, Episode 12. This is Moulin Rouge, the Rusical. Lord, say that 20 times with dental surgery. Okay. So, Jasmine's gone. You know, it is what it is. And it's on to the next challenge, and we have a rusical. Now, you guys know when there's a rusical, there is no mini challenge. It is just let's get in and let's get it done. It's a lot of work. So this year's theme is the Moulin Rouge with a RuPaul spin on it. Like the songs that they were singing all had like little sound bites from different RuPaul songs and things like that. It was really cute. So we have our characters for Moulin Rouge, and basically RuPaul says, "Listen, y'all figure out who's gonna do what." So of course this is always a fight, and a lot of the ladies who feel like or a lot of the queens, I'm gonna say queens, a lot of the queens who feel like they have been allowing other people to they've been backing down and being nice about choosing characters in the past are like, nope. We had Angeria that was like, nope, I want who I want. We had Lady Camden who was like, nope, I want who I want. And we had Deja Sky. Unfortunately, Deja Sky is the only person who got the character that they wanted. Angeria tried to fight, but she ended up, she was pissed about it, but she ended up taking the high road and just go ahead and Georges wanted the character was talent. Georges wanted it, and they both said why they felt like they should have it, but Angeria acquiesced. But the big fight, baby, came down to Lady Camden and Bosco. Both of them wanted to play Saltine, which was basically the main character, like the star of the show. And Bosco, talked about how, they would be better for it. They were sexier. They were this. They were that. And Lady Camden was like, the judges told me that I'm a little passive and that I need to, push a little bit harder and I need to be a little more assertive. And she said, this is my time to do it. This is my time to be assertive. This is my time to show the judges that I have this fire in me. And it got really nasty, even down, Lady Camden was like, well, I'm not backing down. We just have to flip a coin. And Bosco says, no, I don't think we should flip a coin. Let's vote. Let the other ladies tell us who they think it should be. And so Angeria said Bosco. Georges said Lady Camden. Deja, I think Deja said Lady Camden. So Daya said Bosco, just so it would be a tie. So Willow had to break the tie. So Willow ended up breaking the tie. She ended up giving it to Bosco. But now for the rest of the episode, all eyes are on Bosco because of how bad this went. And Lady Camden was really upset. And you could see there was a scene where Lady Camden and Lady Camden and Angeria had a conversation, and Lady Angeria was like, listen, I don't have who I want either, but we just got to do the best we can. We got to make it work for us. We got to, boom, knock it out the park. Like, that's all we can do. She said, but I understand how you feel. Like, I feel the same way. So they go in for their choreography, and who is there as the director? My man, Leslie Jordan. I absolutely adore Leslie Jordan. I was always a fan. But during the panorama with his "Hey, you hunker downers" and his videos just gave me life. So he is the director, and he is so funny. He's real funny and stuff. And we're doing the choreography, and of course everybody's looking at Bosco, and of course Bosco's getting the choreography, and Jerry is struggling a little bit. Of course, Lady Camden gets the choreography for her character, and Leslie even says that's the person to beat. That's who you need to look out for. So of course, everybody's looking at Bosco like, that's the one to beat, huh? That's the one we need to look out for. Okay. It's time to get ready, and everybody's getting dressed, and they're, basically talking about how they feel about getting ready for the show and who's nervous. And Bosco's like, I'm not nervous. This is what I do. I've done theater. Georges was like, I hate musical theater. He was like, no, nobody come after me about the musical theater thing. It's not my thing. I'm more of a club kid. Get in, get the dancing, get the moving and grooving. And then we were just talking about how they were just talking about how like a lot of times because when you're young and you're gay or you like musicals and you like dancing and you like those types of things that you tend to sort of teach yourself and do it in a cocoon because you're embarrassed or nervous or scared to really let the world know that you enjoy these things. And that was sort of like the mirror conversation for this episode. So then we get the Rusical, honey. And the Rusical was cute. Now we've seen some great Rusicals and we have seen some bad Rusicals. But this Rusical was really, really cute. I think Deja Sky knocked her part out the park. Do you hear me? Knocked it out the park. Willow knocked her part out the park. Did so good. But the star of the show was absolutely Lady Camden. I mean, Lady Camden stole the show. She was like the bearded um, narrator. And, the judges were like, listen, it's easy for the narrators to sort of blend, sort of kind of blend in the back and not stand out. But you did a good job. And we saw how you put your ballet talent into play and, all of these things. And, I mean, got rave reviews from the judges, right? Bosco got just the opposite. The judges said that the role that she had, she was supposed to, command the audience and keep everybody interested, and how they just weren't feeling it. It was Ross, Michelle Visage, the guest judge, who I thought would be Leslie Jordan, but wasn't. The guest judge was Audria Day, the person who played Billie Holiday in the United States versus Billie Holiday. Sang the song Rise Up. Love her. Now Leslie Jordan was in the Rusical. He gave himself a little part in the Rusical, and it was cute, But I definitely was surprised that he wasn't a judge. But neither here nor there. I'm sure he gave notes. And the runway was mirrors, mirror on the wall, right? So let's talk about these looks. So Lady Camden gave us like a Jack Frost type look, very white, had the hair and like broken mirrors on the outfit. Bosco gave us a very Mugler style-esque, but gave us a thong and a bustier, which I'm glad Michelle said it because I was thinking it, like, we get it. Okay, we get it. You can wear the hell out of a thong. You can tuck the hell out of your ass. You can do all of these things, and you've got the body, yada, yada. But we've seen it. Like, and Michelle actually said it in the critique, like, listen, we've seen it. Like, you've given it to us 3 or 4 times now. You got to give us something different. You got to be a little versatile, okay? Willow had this whole like rock star firecracker 4th of July like missiles coming off the lapel. Again, very very rock star-esque 1970s wide, but bell wasn't quite bell bottom, but like wide leg type situation. And Jeria, listen, gave us a gown with an illusion with the butt out and cut down the side, and it had like the mosaic mirror pieces. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous, right? Diabetes again gave us a rock and roll, but this had a very Kiss look to it, very punk rock. Now I'm gonna say this, and I don't think anybody else said it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I feel like we've seen that already too. I feel like Diabetes, the look she gave us with the camouflage, with the spikes, to me, it was the same makeup. It was the same hair. It looked the same to me. So, got to be a little versatile. You got to give us something a little different, too. I'm going to say the same thing to Diabetes. Deja Sky, I wasn't feeling her outfit at all. I didn't see the mirror on it. It was a black dress that had, like, the reflective type material with a crown. It just wasn't very mirror to me. It was reflective, but it wasn't a mirror. And the judges agreed. And actually, because she had done such a great job with her character in the Rusical, the judges actually were going to have her at the top, but her runway put her back at the bottom. Honestly. And Georges gave us a party look. I mean, again, I feel like Georges has given us a lot of the same looks as well. Short dresses, cutouts, party look. Um, and so the top we had, in the top was Lady Camden and Willow. The middle was like Angeria, Diabetti. They said Diabetti did a good job, but she wasn't in the top or in the bottom really. The bottom was Bosco, um, Deja Sky, and again, like I said, Deja Sky was in the bottom because Deja Sky really, it was her runway look. It wasn't her performance in the musical. And Georges, they said Georges started off here. The energy started off high, and then it just kept going low, 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 to the point where she just blended in. And again, remember, she begged for that part from Angeria. Now, Angeria sort of was in the middle. She wasn't high, she wasn't low. She sounded was, in the middle. So the lip sync comes down to Georges and Bosco. And the lip sync song was Heartbreak Hotel remix, Whitney Houston, but it was like the remix, so it was like the dance version. Y'all already know what happened. Georges danced her ass all over that damn stage. And it was Bosco's turn to go home. And we had to open up these candy bars. Remember at the beginning of the season, everybody had a candy bar. And the gold bar gets to stay. The chocolate bars had to go home. Bosco has the gold bar. Bosco is safe. Oh, the other part that happened, I forgot. This was the infamous who do you think should go home and why moment. Everybody says Bosco except for one person. I think one person said Georges. Was it Bosco? Maybe Bosco said Georges. But anyway, everybody else said Bosco. But I think part of it was based on the judges' critique and the fact that they know how hard she fought for that role. And even Georges said, I felt like the way some of the things you said to Lady Camden were rude. I felt like you were rude in how you fought for this role. And then you didn't even do a good job. So, Bosco, you kind of did it to yourself by being... And I'm not saying she was wrong. Because, listen, that's the name of the game, right? But you kind of put yourself out there on Front Street by being so aggressive in getting this role. And then the judges feeling like you didn't do a good job. It really made it easy for everybody to say your name, honestly. But baby, I'm sure that going back into the workroom is going to be very, very interesting. And I don't normally always look at Untucked, but baby, I'm going to look at this one. I'm going to look at this one. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.